like he's a prospect. He came in for Jeff McGinnis tonight. It's 3-3 Iowa State and Iowa. And now we're going to another, what should be another really tough match between 134-pounders Cody Tate of Iowa State and undefeated Mark Ironside of Iowa, who's ranked second. Cody Tate's ranked fourth.
A year ago, both these guys were just prospects. Nobody had heard about them in the NCAA competition, and Ironside came on, became eligible at the semester last year and became an All-American. And Tate, junior college transfer from out in Kansas and Louisiana state champion, and came on Big 8 champion last year, both quality wrestlers.
Mike Ironside of Iowa is from Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. He's a sophomore this year. And he's one that Dan Gable is very proud of. In on the leg is Tate, but it's on the out of bounds, and there'll be no scoring because Ironside managed to counter it very, very well with power. Gable he really likes Ironside. He says, this is my type of kid. He doesn't complain, he just works. He doesn't give any excuses, he just goes and gets it. There he is working from the front headlock. He's in behind, but he has to take Tate to the mat.
If he doesn't get the other leg, it's a last line of defense for Tate, and he's doing a good job right here of cutting the corner right there, finding the angle. But here comes Ironside back. Good flurry.
Out of bounds with about 1 minute gone in the period. First period at 1:34.
This is important for Ironside to get off going in the first minute there, because as the match goes on, Ironside wins a lot of flurries, scores a lot of points. Tate's got a good, strong shot.
Used his quickness there. But Mark Ironside managed to stay away from that double leg. We're down to 1.5 minutes in the first period. 3-minute first period, where's half gone.
Center.
Tate is willing to take shots under against Ironside. But Dan Gable said that Ironside, who has the single leg and is trying to bring Tate back in right now, as long as he keeps his own knees in, he's all right.
Well, we've talked about this a lot. We've talked about this a lot, is how the great wrestlers score on the edge of the mat. They don't give up. Either they don't give up the takedown, they don't give up trying to get the takedown.
We now have 1 minute to go in the first period, no score, but there has been plenty of action.
Ironside working to get the inside, and all of a sudden Tate's both his arms are hanging over the arms, and he's on the outside, and he doesn't want to be there.
Cody Tate came up from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Iowa State University. There's a single high crotch by Mike Ironside. On the edge of the mat, can he score?
What he's trying to do is suck in that other ankle, reaching for it. Tate's got to keep it away. He's got kind of a double trouble situation here. He's got to keep it away, but he's got to find some balance.
Out of bounds. Seeing Ironside go under like that reminds me, Dan Gable said that, in high school, he could just beat people up. He could go out there and throw them around. But he's learned to shoot now, to go under there with low singles, head outside shots, and a high crotch like the one he just used. Cody Tate also has gained some weight this year. They're both 134. Tate was just warned for backing up.
Both of them made some shots, but Ironside's connected just like that. Now he's just got to.
Now he looks like he's going to score this time,
because he cut across to the double leg. The great wrestlers score on the edge of the mat. The great wrestlers score at the end of the periods.
We were talking earlier to Mark Ironside about the chance to wrestle at Hilton Coliseum.
I'm anxious to wrestle there because last year I had sprained my ankle the night before a dual meet, and I wasn't able to wrestle there. I had to weigh in, and I warmed up, and I wanted to wrestle, but it's pretty close to Big Ten, so Gable helped me out. And Clethadian Tate there, he's a tough guy. He's a big wrestler. He's a good, hard-nosed wrestler and stuff. But that's the type of style I like to wrestle. That's the type of people I like to wrestle. And I'm anxious to get in the Hilton Coliseum. I believe that's where it's at first. And I love wrestling here at the Hawkeye in front of the Hawkeye home crowd, but I also love when the odds are against us somewhere else too, because I like beating the odds.
And he's beaten the odds by coming out as a freshman last year and becoming an All-American. Not a lot of freshmen do. Here he is up against Cody Tate. Humble Mark Ironside's a humble winner. He has a lot of respect for Cody Tate. And the way you fight people that you have a respect for is you come right at them, and that's what Mark Ironside does.
As he was talking, you heard Tate. You saw Tate escape, and the score now is
other way around. It was Ironside escaping from Tate.
Right. 3-0 to make the score 3-0. And they're back on their feet again, where Ironside came through with a takedown a little bit ago. 50 seconds to go in the second period.
See, Tate wants to shoot. He's got a great attitude. Tate wants to come after him, but Ironside is so hard to score on. He does such a great job of hand fighting right there. And even if Tate gets past the hands, he's got the shoulders and the hips to get through. And Ironside's hard to do it. It reminds you of Brands, Terry and Tom Brands right there. He does a great job. He's put on, Gable said he's put on 5-6 pounds of muscle between last year and this year. He's worked hard.
Cody Tate is the Big 8 champion. He went on to the NCAAs, where he did not place, but he was very close to placing. He won 2 national collegiate tournaments. Now he comes around, he countered very well, and now has his first takedown against Mark Ironside.
Good flurry by Cody Tate. Really nice job keeping his head in there. Did what he had to do. Had to eliminate that power of Ironside, stuff him and go behind. He did that.
He used the spin around, a lot of speed. Took advantage of Ironside's aggressiveness that time.
This is real important for Tate to ride him out. To hang on right here and not give it up, and he gets up 2.
Reversed.
What a reversal. Again, the ability to score big at the end of a match goes Ironside's way.
There's the end of the second period, and it's now 5-2 in favor of the Hawkeye. Mark Ironside over Cody Tate, number 2, just ahead of number 4.
Just a lax right here. Just a lax right here on Tate's part, letting the arm get through and coming into a kind of a sit Granby type position, and then clearing his hips and coming out for 2.
Now the third period starts with Tate on the bottom and Ironside on top. 5-2, no time advantage for either man to speak of here.
Boy, that was a big 2 for Ironside.
Oh, wasn't it?
It was a big 2 for Tate to give up because he was back in it, momentum. He had taken control right there, and that would have sent a big message if he would have ridden out Ironside and gone into that match in the third period at only behind 3-2.
Tate's up and out. Now it's 5-3. There is no riding time. So Tate needs a takedown to tie this. And Ironside needs a takedown to put it away.
It's just a never give up sport. You just never give up. And right here, the wrestler that has that attitude, maybe bigger than the other one, is going to win this match.
Ironside of the black Hawkeye uniforms. Cody Tate in the new Iowa State Cyclone uniforms. Low single. Countered by Tate.
He needs to get his hips under, look for the back door right there, and he does. Comes around, cuts off score. Textbook stuff by Ironside. Shot in, came up and under with his head between the legs, got his hips underneath, looked for the back door, and covered the hips for 2.
It's a John Smith low ankle single. And it's 7-3 now. That's with 35 seconds to go in the third period. 3-3 team score. You see Royce Alger on the left there.
There's the finish right there. Getting himself under. The hips were the key right there, and then stepping over those legs, controlling the hips. Now he's going to drive it home.
Not much time left here. 25 seconds to go, and Ironside leading by 4.
Got the inside wrist, looking to put a lot of pressure and keep Cody Tate's hips on the mat. If you keep the hips on the mat, bottom man isn't going anywhere. It's a key for all wrestlers, high school. You control the hips,
a point.
You control the man. See how he's got those hips right down there on the mat.
8-3 now. And a big win for Mark Ironside.
And riding time.
And riding time makes it 9-3. He went over a minute. He went
1 minute
to a minute exactly by riding Clote out. And the Hawkeyes jump back in the lead here by a score of 6-3. over the Iowa State Cyclones after 3 matches at Hilton Coliseum. Iowa and Iowa State, the opening of our 20th college wrestling series. With Tim Johnson, I'm Doug Brown. That's the disappointed